What's up, guys? Daryl from Smart Shooters, and today I want to talk to you about how to prepare for a Michigan CPL class. In Michigan, your concealed carry license to conceal carry a firearm is called a CPL, or a concealed pistol license. If you're watching this video, chances are you've either signed up for a class or you're thinking about signing up for a class. And I want to talk to you today about how to get prepared to take that class. So if you don't know me, I'm Daryl from Smart Shooters. Smart Shooters is a firearms education company. We teach Michigan CPL classes along with intro to red dot, intro to handgun, intro to rifle, and a few other courses as well. I'm an instructor, certified through the USCCA, or United States Concealed Carry Association. I also was a trainer counselor, meaning that I was an instructor who certified other people to become instructors. I know a thing or two about this class. I've taught over 1,000 people in some way, shape, or form about firearms. And today I want to educate you on what you can do to prepare for a class that you're going to take to obtain your Michigan CPL. So the first thing I want to recommend that you do is figure out your why. Why do you need your concealed carry license? Is it because of a threat or danger in your neighborhood? From a loved one? Maybe something happened to somebody you know. Maybe you just want to be precautious and make sure that you're prepared in case harm happens to come your way. Whatever the case may be, the first thing you got to do is establish your why. And the reason I say this is because along the journey, rather it's getting nervous before the class, rather it's getting nervous while you're in the class, there may come a point where you want to quit. And before you quit, I need you to remember your why. Whatever it was that drove you to that website, that made you type in your credit card information and make that payment, I need you to remember that in the moments where you feel weak or underqualified to take this course. Step 2, I want you to brainstorm questions. Okay, what do you want to know? What are you going to this class to learn? If it's about gun laws, let's talk about it. What about gun laws do you want to know? Some frequently asked questions that I would think people would want to know is, where can I carry and where can I not carry? Right? Can I carry in a hospital? Can I carry when I go to church? Can I leave a gun in my car? Is that legal? What happens if somebody steals my gun? What do I do? Right? These are all questions that I would want to know. And so get a notebook or something, a notepad in your phone, write down questions that you would want to know when it comes to having a Michigan CPL, or even just gun stuff in general, right? Do I need a flashlight on my gun? Do I need a red dot? What's the difference between red dots and iron sights? Which one is better, right? How do I know when my gun is empty? What's the difference between a Glock and a Smith & Wesson? Whatever your gun questions are, write them down, because this class, your instructor, if they can't answer it, should at least be able to guide you to where to find the answer to your question. But if you take class with Smart Shooters, we're definitely answering those questions. The third thing you want to do is look at the requirements for class and make sure you meet those requirements, right? If there's a prerequisite course required, if it's required that you have your own handgun, right? Some CPL classes require that you bring your own handgun. You need to know that before you take the class. If they have rentals available, right? You might want to rent a firearm. You come to a class like me where not only am I an instructor, but I'm also a firearms dealer. Something you rent could turn into something that you can actually buy. So what does that process look like? Think about those things ahead of time, all right? The place that you're going to take the course, does it have cell phone reception? I can tell you the range I teach at is an outdoor gun range, and there's very limited cell phone reception, slim to none. And so that means that you have to take care of your babysitting. You have to take care of whatever you got to do, calling, checking on kids or whatever. You got to do all that before you get there, because once we're there, we're locked in for 8 hours. Make sure that whatever's going on in your course, whatever's required, that you're meeting those requirements, right? If there's a shooting qualification, right, your instructor should let you know, hey, this is what you have to do to show proficient and qualify. Can you practice that before you get there? I know a lot of CPL instructors, just in Michigan especially, just have a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and you gotta hit it, right? You gotta hit it with a full magazine, or whatever their course of fire is, right? Some people bring really huge targets. Some people just use sheets of paper. What are you shooting at? Is there something that you can practice and get out ahead of time, so that way you're not fumbling through at the class? Those are things that you want to know. Fourth, let's make sure that we got our gear. If the class requires that you bring your own ammo, you want to look at how much ammo is provided. Bring some, and my advice, bring an extra box, right? Because there are people who don't show proficiency by the end of class, but you catch the right instructor who will stay with you as long as you have ammo, and you shoot again until you pass. So definitely make sure that you have everything that you need, as far as eye protection. Do you have safety glasses? Hearing protection. The one that goes over the ear is much more proficient than the earbuds that go in your ear, but make sure you have at least one set. And I would say keep a spare, you know what I mean? But figure out whatever you need, whether it's notebook, and especially if you take smart shooters class, always make sure that you got a lunch, because there's no restaurants by the range. There's no gas stations by the range. When you're there till you're done. So you always got to make sure you bring a lunch. But make sure you read what's required for the class and that you have it. The PPE, a lot of people like to bring brim hats. The brim hats stop hot shell casings from getting in between your eyes and your glasses. So a brim hat is always good. Long pants is good, even in the summertime. As you can see, I got on just a tank top now because it's hot. Michigan is 85 degrees right now. But on the range, there's bugs, right? We're shooting outside. And so last thing you want to worry about is a bee or a fly buzzing, getting on your skin, biting you, or something like that, all right? So make sure you got some sleeves, make sure you got some long pants, and anything else that you may need for class. Lastly, if you're taking my class, prepare to have fun, man. We gonna laugh, we gonna get educated, we're gonna share some moments, some positive testimonies, all of that, right? I want you to come with your nerves down. I want you to come ready to learn, ready to engage in conversation. We'll do some role playing. We do a lot of stuff in my classes to make sure that when you go and apply for your license, that you are a responsible citizen ready to conceal carry a firearm. Any questions, you can always reach out to me. My email address is daryl@smart-shooters.com. Hit me up anytime. If you're watching this because you're about to attend my class, I look forward to seeing you. If you're just watching this randomly and you catch it on YouTube, I hope you consider taking a class with us, shopping for your firearm protection needs from us, whatever it is. And it's our pleasure to serve you, man. So until next time, make sure that y'all like, comment, subscribe, all right? Subscribe to this YouTube channel. I put gun reviews, I put all type of stuff, safety videos, all type of content's coming. I'm filming a ton of new content. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, man, all right? Appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and I'll see you soon.